Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another road test vlog. This time I'm going to be testing this beauty right here. This is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Gel Touch Foundation. It is one of Chanel's latest foundation releases, this time in a compact version. Now this is a liquid foundation that is in compact form. I know it is kind of confusing because the product does look like a cushion foundation, but I can tell you that it's not the same formulation or kind of physical makeup as the general cushion foundations that you find out there on the market. This one doesn't have a liquid infused cushion. Instead, they have kind of like a netting over the foundation pod that allows the dispensing of the foundation onto a sponge applicator. That way, in my opinion, this one lasts a bit longer than those liquid infused cushions because it doesn't dry out as easily. Also, just something to note, this one is sold with just one refill, so if you want any others, you're gonna have to buy them separately. So I'm wearing the product with a full face of makeup today, which means I've got concealer on, I've got powder on, I've also got this beautiful Healthy Glow Luminous color on. Which kind of gives your face a really nice healthy glow without actually contouring it or darkening it too much. I really like the effect that it gives. I am also wearing my blush, basically just an entire face of foundation just to show you guys what it looks like so you can compare it to all my other videos where I'm wearing other foundations. Later on in this video, you're also going to be able to see me wear it with different levels of makeup, I guess, some with powder, some without any concealer, and basically the way I wear it every day. Right now, I also want to show you how the foundation applies just so you can see the way that it goes on from no makeup to a full face of the Gel Touch foundation on the skin. As you can see, it's very easy to apply, it's very nice and kind of gliding onto the skin, and of course you'll see also that it doesn't have full coverage. It has more of a my skin but better coverage, and I guess that's something to take note of if you are someone who's looking for a more full coverage foundation. So before I get into the nitty-gritty of it, I'm gonna show you my road test vlog. I tested out this foundation on a recent trip that I took to Penang. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen some of the Instagram pictures that I took on the trip. It's such a beautiful place, and if you ever visit Malaysia, make sure you take some time to visit Penang as well. I tested it in kind of harsh conditions. You'll see in the video. It went through the entire spectrum of the kind of weather that you can get here in Malaysia. So it was definitely a really tough test for the foundation, and in a bit you'll be able to see how it held up. Without further ado, let's get on to the road test vlog, and I will come back to you right after the vlog with my thoughts overall on the foundation and my full review. So today is pretty exciting. You guys have probably seen a little bit of the footage. I haven't introduced what we're doing today yet. We are in Penang with a couple of our friends who are visiting from Hong Kong, and we're gonna do a little bit of a foodie trip. Since I'm here in the extremely hot sun, I thought I'd test out this for you guys. It is a compact foundation, and I will show you guys how it wears throughout the day. This is gonna be a real test because I'm already sweating and we haven't even left the building yet, so we'll see how it holds up. This is what it looks like. I've got some concealer on, I've put on some powder, and I don't have anything on my lips, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see how we go. I'm gonna be touching up throughout the day also. I'll tell you how many times I've been touching up, and I'll show you kind of how the foundation is worn throughout the day at the end of the day. So let's go. We have faced a little bit of a setback. The bikes are all here, and it's raining out there, but it's a really good chance to show you guys how the foundation is holding up. I can see that it's lost a bit of coverage in some areas already, but I was out in the pouring rain. I am soaking wet right now, so it's doing pretty well. I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Hopefully by then we'll have decided what we're gonna do. I have a feeling we're gonna be here a while. Did you hear that? The rain just got heavier.
Singing. You singing. Hey, sing with me now. We. Singing in the rain.
How's it going?
Could be better.
It has finally stopped raining and it is now dinner time. We are at this massive night market trying to find food. Also, I haven't touched up my makeup since the last time I was on camera, so it's looking a bit ratchet right now. A lot ratchet, I'm sorry guys. So good but so bad. That right there is fried chicken skin. It is day 2, our last day here. We're going out for breakfast. Are you excited, babe?
Yeah.
He doesn't sound very excited, but I'm sure he is. We are looking for chendol. Yes! Following the leaders. Hopefully we don't get lost. We are getting Penang snacks. I used to eat these so much when I was a kid, and these are really good. If you're ever in Malaysia, get these. Kacang tumbuk.
You're gonna keep holding it.
Very oily, but the foundation has held up well. So that was my vlog of the entire Penang trip. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And now that you've seen how the foundation performs, let me just tell you overall my thoughts on the foundation, how it wore for me, and who I recommend it for. Now, as you probably could see in the entire video, the foundation has a really lovely glowy finish. I love the coverage of it. It's good enough to cover a lot of the imperfections in my skin. It's good enough to definitely even out my skin tone. If you're someone who's looking to cover acne scarring or acne or pigmentation, this is not going to cover it for you. It is a pretty lightweight foundation and it's got a pretty light coverage as well. So I would definitely recommend it for people with slightly better skin or people who don't mind kind of taking the time to do the concealing work on each and every spot or imperfection that they have. As I mentioned before, the coverage on this foundation is absolutely gorgeous and kind of glowy, so it's great for anyone who has dry skin. If you've got oily skin, you definitely are going to need a mattifying primer underneath and some powder on top. I found that the foundation didn't really hold the oil back at all, and it did kind of melt a little bit off my face as my face became oilier. One good thing about the foundation though is that it doesn't break up throughout the day the way some other foundations can. So because of that, you're going to be able to reapply on top of the existing foundation, and it's going to look really nice and natural. It's not going to look cakey at all. Do bear in mind though, this is a really hydrating foundation, so you're going to feel a little bit of stickiness when you reapply, especially in this really bad humid weather in Malaysia. So if you're going to bring this along for touch-ups and you have oily skin, or you don't like that kind of really emollient feeling on your skin, then you're going to want to add on an extra powder as well. The packaging on this isn't the absolute best. As you can see, it is a very liquid foundation, so a lot of the foundation is going to get into this area right here. But the good thing about it is that it never leaks, so the foundation is going to stay within the compact no matter what. The compact itself is going to be slightly messy, but it's pretty easy to clean, and I love the convenience of being able to just tap on your foundation anywhere you are. So I still prefer this kind of packaging as opposed to maybe a pump bottle. Overall, I love this foundation. I would recommend it for people with dry to normal skin who have pretty good skin as is, because it's not got a very good coverage. It's probably a light to medium coverage at best. People who like dewy, glowy skin, this is definitely the foundation for you. If you like that kind of dewiness, but you find a lot of Korean cushion foundations and liquid foundations a little bit too oily, this is definitely something that you can try. It gives you more of a glowing finish than a shiny finish, if you know what I mean. And that pretty much sums up my review of the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Gel Touch Foundation. If you have any questions at all, if I didn't cover something, just leave it in the comments box below. I will get to you guys as soon as possible. You can Insta DM me, you can Snapchat me, you can Facebook message me. All my socials are listed right here, as well as in the description box below. If you want to see a little bit more of me, you can also follow me on my socials. There'll be some behind the scenes stuff that is normally not on my YouTube page or on my Instagram. And yeah, I really hope you found this video helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!